Hello and welcome to today's video. I'm so happy to share with you all a piece that I started earlier this year. It all started when a lovely photo artist named Petite Doll approached me to collaborate. And I was just jumping with joy with happiness because this was someone that I admired so much. She creates such beautiful ethereal artworks and photo compositions. I had decided that it would be cool to recreate her face in realistic form, so it really challenged me to try to interpret her face in a way that she could use for a photograph. So I decided to mold and cast the face, paint it, and send it to her. So when I first started this piece, it was kind of open-ended as far as where I was going to go with it. I decided to take inspiration from a previous piece that I've done, which was a woman engulfed in mushrooms, and I decided to interpret it a little bit differently and in 3D format. A lot of times my ideas kind of grow from previous ideas and I just go deeper and delve further into it. I became so entrenched with this project that I stepped back from social media in order to put my heart and soul into putting all of my efforts into rendering out this piece. I really wanted to explore further my fascination with peculiar mushrooms. So I started to do research on mushrooms that I found to be really intriguing. One such fungi that I used in this piece is the Clathrus rubare, or basket stinkhorn, which reeks of rotten meat on a hot day. It has this beautiful cage-like appearance, and I made it kind of one of the defining features in the back of the head. Another such mushroom that I find to be so intriguing is the Inky Cap, which, like its name signifies, looks like it's dripping ink. I also used a lot of more common mushrooms. Something that's very beautiful about Florida is on any given day after a nice rain, you'll be able to find all kinds of mushrooms all around. I live near a trail that has tons of just absolutely beautiful mushrooms, and a lot of which look like they're aliens. I highly recommend going and taking a day out to walk in a trail and looking for what kind of mushrooms you can find. When doing the face, I really wanted to emphasize Petite Doll's doe-like features. I decided to do doe freckles on her face and do little veins in the face and the eyes. I really spent a lot more time on the face details with this piece than I did in previous pieces. It really helps to be surrounded by people who will give you an honest critique in places where you might have thought that you went deep enough into detail with. I also really wanted to give her frostbitten eyelashes because I wanted to make it look like she was engulfed within this otherworldly fungi alien planet. One day I was at a woodworking store and I fell in love with this red mallee burl, which was a slice of wood. I felt like it was calling my name because it looked like a piece of meat, and I thought that it would match beautifully with the sculpture. I was so excited when I brought it home and the piece fit wonderfully on top of it, but upon doing this, I found that it seemed it needed a little something more to connect the wooden elements to the rest of the piece, because the piece itself didn't really have any wooden elements. So I decided to sculpt some branches and use the burl to stamp some textures onto the branches to connect the piece to the burl. This is the finished result of my bittersweet journey creating this piece. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. Please comment down below if you have any other ideas for sculptures. And I want to give a huge thank you to my patrons who helped make this possible. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys on the next video.